My name is Tabre Hess. I'm a top agent here in San Francisco. There are 89 different neighborhoods. Each have their own characteristics. There's something for everybody. That same can be said for nightlife. And behind me is the Speakeasy. As you'll see, there are no windows, there are no lights, and there's no signage. It's a sign of a proper speakeasy. And within these walls are 5 speakeasies hidden behind bookshelves and through trap doors. Come on.
Then get up and go. Go out and get it. Hey, hey.
All right, guys, so we're in the first of the speakeasies. All speakeasies had a legitimate business front. The business that hid this speakeasy was a cigar shop that was located here in this current bar, as well as up here. This was the smoking room and a lounge. Again, this was the authentic, legitimate business space. And this is not just a bookshelf. Welcome to the library. This is the only bar of 5 that is open nightly to the public. And these volumes of books are all from the Prohibition era that lasted from 1920 until 1933. And now I want to show you the original, oldest speakeasy. So now we're in the original, oldest of the speakeasies. Everything in here has almost been untouched since the Prohibition days. In a few months, they'll be 100 years old. Crazy. That ladies' bathroom, never a bathroom. Behind the door is a staircase that used to lead into the adjacent hotel. When police officers raided the speakeasy, it was labeled as a ladies' bathroom because in the 1920s, police officers could not enter women's bathrooms. Pretty clever. And where I'm standing here used to be a very dangerous place to stand. I'm standing on top of a trap door. This is where people were shanghaied. Being shanghaied was a term used for somebody forcibly taken aboard a boat and made to work. The way it typically worked was the patron was hit on the back of the head, dropped through the trap door onto a mattress, and loaded unconscious onto a ship that was setting sail for Shanghai, China. Once they awoke, they were far out to sea, too late to turn around. Another interesting piece of history related to this bar happened not that long ago. When the bar was being remodeled a little over 10 years ago, a purse was found behind one of the walls that had been sitting there since the Prohibition era. Upon examining the purse, they found it belonged to a Miss Lorraine Wilson. I think the GM of the property is in the bar next to us, so let's go in and she can tell us more about it. Dee Dee, I'm glad you're here. Nice to see you. So I was over in the other bar at JJ's and talking to them about Lorraine Wilson. So I thought we'd come over and talk with the expert.
Fantastic. Well, I only like to talk about Lorraine with a whiskey in hand.
Naturally.
So here we are.
Cheers.
So Lorraine was this really wonderful mystery for us. We find this purse in the walls with all of the personal items, security deposit keys, her ID, everything dating back to Prohibition time. So we decided to actually hire a detective, current day, to look into it for us, to see if maybe we could find out what was going on in this building and why maybe her purse would have been shoved into a wall. So we wanted to pay homage to Lorraine Wilson by naming the room after her so that we could continue in telling her story every day that we run this bar.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so it's really wonderful to have a little piece of history keeping this bar so authentic in the way that it is.
Cheers to Lorraine.
Cheers to Lorraine.
Thanks for joining me on the tour. My name's Tabre Hess, representing San Francisco. I'll see you next time.